evening, everyone. Welcome from a wet Manchester, although we have had some sunny weather, and I managed to avoid getting wet on my dog walk today, which was really good. So I am going to talk to you tonight about wild orange, because this is probably one of my all-time fave oils, and it's the one that really got me started in all this. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Dr. Helene. I'm an A&E doctor and an integrative wellness sort of promoter, really. I love to integrate conventional and traditional approaches to health. I'm also an animal aromatherapy specialist, and I love to use essential oils to support the health and well-being of myself and my pets, and help educate people to do the same, whether for their family, whether that's human or animal. So if you like what you're listening to or watching, please hit the subscribe button or press follow so I can carry on creating more content, and let me know in the comments what you want to know about as well. Would you like to get essential oils into your life? Why not book in for a free chat with me, or come to one of my classes to find out more how essential oils can support you or your pets. And if you've got oils but you don't know how to use them best for either you or your pet's health, and that's okay, because I do general overviews and full consultations depending on your needs. So drop me a message and we can chat about the best option for you. And wild orange, wow, it's just amazing. And I actually have a special on wild orange this month in March as well. So if you do want to get a kit from me, do get in touch with me, because you can get one for free. Wild orange really does have a special place in my heart, because it was the one that really changed everything. So for those of you who've come to one of my classes, or perhaps you follow me on TikTok or something, you've probably heard a bit of the story of my blind dog. My blind dog, Inca, was found in a river in Romania when she was just 2 weeks of old. She was rescued by a lovely lady in Romania, who found her in this river with her head on a piece of wood, struggling to stay afloat, called Doina, who took her in, and Inca came over to live with me when she was 5 months old. Now, being blind, obviously in a city as well, lots of noises there, lots of different things going on. And also dogs that have been hand-reared can also be sensitive to touch. So there was a lot of things that I would normally do to try and help a dog with their anxiety that she just wasn't really so keen on. She didn't really like being touched that much all down her body. She couldn't sometimes she'd be like, oh, is that your hand? She was all right around her head. She didn't like my tuning forks, because I like doing biofeed tuning. She didn't like any of that. She wasn't really receptive to Reiki, and she wasn't that keen on massage at that time. She loves it now. So there was different things that I was trying to do to help soothe her anxiety and support her and help build her confidence for things just weren't working. And I didn't really, I was trying to do some behavior modifications, didn't really want to start her on medication, because the thing is, things do have side effects, and different medications that have been suggested, actually the vets are like, well, actually, you know what, I don't think it'd be suitable for her because she's blind. It might actually make her worse. So I was a bit desperate trying to find something. And I offered her this wild orange to smell, and she took this massive inhalation, and then another massive exhalation, and another massive inhalation, and another massive exhalation. And I literally saw her shoulders go like that. So like that. And it was absolutely incredible. And I was like, this really works. And I couldn't believe it. And I literally just started reading everything I could read about essential oils. And that's how I got connected with Dr. Rourke, the essential oil vet, and ultimately became one of her consultants, because I started doing all her training courses, and now one of her consultants, which is literally a dream come true. And Inca's just made such amazing progress. I mean, she can now walk to the park. We were in the park the other day. Someone was going past on a motorbike really fast with sirens going off. There were kids playing basketball there, football there, someone on the skateboard ramp. And she was just rolling around in the grass, and I couldn't get her there. I couldn't walk her there. She wasn't comfortable in the park. It was just all too triggering. And we don't have that problem now. So it really is an amazingly beautiful oil. So what is it? Well, it's oil that's cold pressed from the peel. Okay, basically, it's got the most energizing aroma and so many benefits to health for both you and your pets. Now, all my pets actually love it. My bunny Doris absolutely adored wild orange, and I have to say, Cat Holly is also a fan. Now, don't believe the myth that limonene is toxic to cats. It's not. A lot of cats just don't like citrus oils. That's the crux of it. But I'll go into the whole myth thing another time. The oil is high in limonene, so it's a very sort of stimulating and purifying quality, and it is ideal for supporting the immune system as well as it's really rich in antioxidants. So imagine sitting in scratching an orange and smelling that aroma, sitting in an orange grove, sun shining and everything, and that's what it's like. It's a really, really refreshing aroma, very uplifting and relaxing. So it's the oil from the fruit of the sweet orange tree, or Citrus sinensis. I think I've pronounced that right. I'm not very good with some of these Latin names, which is an evergreen tree. It's very versatile. Its twigs and leaves go to produce petitgrain, and its blossom produces neroli. So interestingly, all other oils that I'm really, really keen on as well. The fruit has so many uses for juice, marmalade, jellies, and as a flavouring as well. And I love this oil. This actual oil from doTERRA is actually safe as a food grade. It can be popped in sweets and things. And a funny thing, in my private members group, someone just posted that they made some sort of what they call power balls with like dates and coconut and things like that, and they used wild orange as the flavouring, and they could not believe how wonderful it tasted. So it is absolutely fantastic. I love a little drop in hot chocolate. It's like chocolate orange, it literally is. Or and the dogs like some in some coconut yogurt actually, so we do use it a lot. Now, citrus oils have been found to promote the release of serotonin and dopamine, so they're the neurotransmitters that can help us feel rewarded and happy and help stabilize mood. So I recommend these a lot for dogs that are struggling with fear, depression, stress. And we introduce the oils in a variety of ways to maximize the benefit and sort of create good associations with those and create happy vibes. So if there's something you want to know about, then do let me know, because I do cover a lot of calming stuff. And there's so many ways to utilize the oils, and often when people say they've tried essential oils, and I'll say, oh, well, how did you use them? And they've introduced them when things are already stressful and things like that. So they really are so amazing. So one of my favorite uses for wild orange is actually even first thing in the morning. So I put wild orange and peppermint in the diffuser in my kitchen, and so the first thing I do when I'm a bit bleary-eyed is I just pop the diffuser on and I just get enveloped into this beautiful aroma. And I'll often put wild orange in my hand while I do my silence part of the miracle morning. It's just so uplifting, and it's just really, really good for helping you feel energized. It's really nice. I've got it in my water actually. It's really nice as a drink. And if you're listening on the podcast, I just took a drink. And I often have it in my water bottle at work as well. It's great. A little drop in your smoothies as well is absolutely awesome. Its main constituent, as I've already said, is limonene, which is a monoterpene, which is known for its cleansing properties. So you can use it for your skin. You do need to be careful if you're using it on your skin, that you're not going out into bright sunlight or something, because it can cause your skin to be photosensitive. And it's very stimulating and enhancing all over the house, so great for using in the diffusers. Get that beautiful aroma going. With it being raining, it's one of my favorite ones to diffuse. I've actually been diffusing it with guaiac wood, which has been really wonderful for the dogs and me. It just smells amazing. If your house smells a little bit stuffy, pop some wild orange on. It's just absolutely fantastic. But it's very cleansing, so it's safe to use as a cleanser around the house as well, which is lovely. Great for popping in your bottles like that. I use a little bit of On Guard cleaner concentrate and a little bit of wild orange. It's very good for getting rid of grease and things like that. So it's a lovely safe one to use on your litter trays and your flooring and things like that. And it can be, as I said, it can be applied topically as well to your pets and to yourself. It's just superb. There's actually been quite a lot of studies done on it as well, particularly with rosemary and both of those with wild orange, to look at their effect on mood as well. So if you have a read of my blog on The Healthful Doctor, www.thehealthfuldoctor.com/blog, that's my human blog. I've actually gone into that in a bit more detail, so you can have a really bit of a read there. But there is so many benefits to using wild orange. It is just the most amazing oil. I absolutely love it. So you can, as I said, you can use it in 3 ways: aromatically, topically, and internally. So it's just good for so much. I'll often pop it on some lumps with a little bit of frankincense on the dogs if there's anything, or any little blemishes on you either. It's really great for supporting you there as well. And it can be made into some lovely little cleansing stuff for the furniture with some bicarbonate of soda if you're trying to sort of get some odor out of your cushions or your stair carpet or things like that, so it's quite safe around all your pets. So if you've got any more questions about anything to do with Wild Orange or any other oils, then do let me know. And as I said, let me know what you want to learn about, so I can write some blogs or do some more videos about it. And if you want to get essential oils into your life, drop me a little message and find out. And if you listen to this in March, then Wild Orange is free currently with a kit. So whether that's the essential dog kit, the canine calming kit, or one of the other kits for humans, let me know and I can do bespoke ones as well. So just drop me a message. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay well. Bye.